The roots of Bunker Hill trace back to the 1860s, and by the 1890s, it became LA's most fashionable neighborhood, full of Victorian mansions owned by bankers, doctors, lawyers, and the city's elite. But as LA grew, those wealthy families moved away. The big mansions were subdivided, and by the early 1900s, Bunker Hill became home to families, seniors, and low-wage workers. And sitting at the center of it all was the castle at 325 South Bunker Hill Avenue, a 20-room Queen Anne mansion with marble and tire fireplaces, a 3-story staircase, a stained glass front door, and a carriage overhang. Its original address was 225 into the city-renumbered streets in December 1889. In March 1894, Daniel F. Donegan bought it for $10,500 and moved in with his wife Helen and their 4 kids. They lived there less than 10 years, but they're believed to be the ones who named it the castle. By 1902, it became a boarding house, a role it kept for over 60 years. In the 1930s, Dr. Gordon Pattison grew up here. His grandmother, Margaret Pattison, moved to Bunker Hill in 1932. After divorcing her husband, she took a job at Bullock's and saved enough money to lease 60 housing units in the area. She sublet those units and eventually earned enough money to buy the castle. By 1939, WPA records show the castle had 15 units, a 1927 guest house, 6 shared toilets, and rent of $10 to $15. Then came the end. In 1955, the Community Redevelopment Agency announced plans to redevelop Bunker Hill. By 1968, only 2 Victorian homes were left, the castle and the salt box. They were supposed to be demolished on October 1st, 1968, but were saved at the last second and approved for relocation to Homerton Avenue 43 in Highland Park, future Heritage Square. They were moved in March 1969, but almost immediately became targets for vandalism. And on October 9, 1969, both the castle and the salt box were set on fire. Within minutes, the last pieces of old Bunker Hill were gone forever. The CRA claimed it wanted to replace substandard housing, but tore everything down long before deciding what to build. The land stayed empty for years until corporations filled the space the community once held. Today, Bunker Hill is all high-rises, but beneath the concrete, the old neighborhood still lingers. A ghost of Los Angeles, erased, but not forgotten.